Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a live commentated video, kind of just a bomb tanking guide. I'm going to be explaining what is happening during the kill, what my thinking process is during what's happening. Hopefully it'll be able to help you guys bomb tank a little bit better. So, I'm going to ask these guys if they're ready. We're 4-man, by the way. Alright. So I had the fortitude to get my HP up there with a brew. So drop down is bomb tank. I always Excalibur. And normally I rocktail brew, but since I only have this brew on me right now, I'm going to drink 3 doses of it. You want to put your dual wield or your staff on right away. Soul split. A big part of P1 is a lot of soul splitting. I'm not going to res this blue, I'm going to wait a little bit. Every 4 attacks he sends a red bomb, by the way. So I'm not going to res this one either. I'm going to res this that comes with the red. Okay, he sent another one, so I'll preparation. Alright, nice. So what I just did there, when he sends a red bomb, there's always a blue that comes out with that red. Except that blue is bound to a spot. So you can run away from it, essentially, and just not take any of the damage. The only time I stay there is if I'm devoed, or if I'm taking the res. So here you'll send another red soon, and you'll see. I'm going to move. Actually, I'll stay here. It'll still hit me. I 2-stepped that, just in case he sent another one after the red. My Devo would have still counted. I'll explain 2-stepping in P2 right now. But yeah, like I said, P1, big part of it is soul splitting. So you want to DPS, soul split a lot of your health up. Use preparation when you can. Make sure you have a decent knowledge of all of the defensive abilities. So since I'm taking the Vokes 3-4 right now, I'm going to move to the base spot, which is where you Voke it from, to south of the L crack right here. So I'm Voking it now, clicking it as I Voke, and it'll just move him into the base spot here. If anyone doesn't know what the base spot is, basically as long as it's in this spot, any orbs that spawn, you don't have to move Vorago. Now, because I have Turtling 3, I'm going to be cating a lot earlier than any of you without augments would be. So I'm going to cate this bomb already. Here's a red. So 2-stepping, I move forward as he sends the red, and I step back when he attacks after the red. And what that does is it cancels the blue, also that comes out with the red with my Cade. So when it happens again, I'll explain it a second time. Hopefully you'll grasp it a little better that time. I'm kind of rushing my explanations here because I'm a little short on time as things are happening. Alright, so we're good on all our defensives right now. And we're pretty good on health. Always be careful if you are taking a resonance and the reflect is on you. I'm gonna res this anyway. Alright, I'm devoing, and I like to transfigure this red in between Cades. And that's easy. Get back into MD quickly to evoke it. Some people like using runes to get into MD. I just like clicking under him and then clicking him again to push me back out. So you'll see that in the next bleeds. Again, good on HP, good on defensives. I'm not going to waste res on this, because I don't need to res. And then here again, if he sends any blues, I'll cate early. Now watch carefully, I'm going to do the 2-step. So step forward as he sends the red. Okay, so he attacked again already. Can't cancel another blue. And I'll have res back here just on time. Very nice. And once you've cated the second time, you know that's the last rotation before he does the bring him down. So we look a little high on HP right now. I'm going to put my staff on. Don't forget when you're bomb tanking, soul split is a big part of not using any food. So make sure you soul split this part because you can get a pretty nice heal right now. Alright, so what am I at now? 7k. Let's see what I get up to. Yeah, 2 abilities, I'm already at 7.6. I like to throw in a little sacrifice. Alright, that's the only blue he's sending us because he died. So res that one. You only want to res if you can get the full res out of it. Otherwise it's kind of a waste. I'm going to re-overload now so that I'm not too distracted during this next phase. It's Scopulous. So I'm debuffing just because I'm not sure if any of them are. Sun right away. Oh, I put my SGS on. I'll explain why I have that later. Make sure you Excalibur. Just DPS until your HP is low. So I'm going to res this one. Alright, I'm going to Vuln. Nice. And I'd like to soul split flick in between blues. If you're not used to the timing, it's fine anyway. You should be fine. And there we go. Fast phase, we're only 4-man. So if you're in a bigger team and your phases are a bit slower, you should just watch what these guys were using. Pause the video, go back, just look at their rotations as well. It's literally just Sun, Adren, and then they're using their best abilities. And I believe they're soul linking as well. It makes the tank not have to eat. So that's very nice. Let's fix this a little. Alright, I always wild magic out of the waterfall. When I'm bombing, I don't do the fullest fix rotation. So res the first blue, then you reflect, and then you anticipate, just in case you get a minion. Alright, we did not get one. Hopefully we get one, so I can show what exactly to do. If not, then I'll just explain it. So I devotioned these blues and used preparation to get my res back. So I'm going to res this, and then he'll send a red now. I'm going to Cade. 2-step again. Alright, preparation because it's back up. I like to anticipate for that little damage reduction when nothing else is available. He evoked a little earlier there, not a big deal. I'm going to soul split a little bit. My res should be back, and it is. Now here, be very careful. You might be tempted to use Reflect or something else like Devotion at this point. Don't. I used Anticipate there, I really shouldn't have, but I'll be fine anyway if I get a minion because I still have freedom. So if you really want to during that Reflect, you can use Debilitate and hit someone a tiny hit on the Reflect, but I wouldn't really recommend it. So here, remember, you're going to res, Reflect, and then Anticipate. Mine's on cooldown. Alright, so if we were to get a minion, I would attack it. I wouldn't Devotion yet. Now is when I would Devotion, because that's when I get the blue. And then Preparation. Once you've killed the minion, your Devotion will be extended. It'll be very nice. And then you can wait a little bit, wait until you can get a full res. I'm going to res this blue. And there's the red. Did not get it, but that's okay. Two-stepping is, I mean, it's a pretty simple concept. I'll show it again right now, just as I go out. and then you guys will just have to practice it, honestly. So you want to be in a straight line with Vorago, so either diagonally or just straight like this. As he sends the red, you step forward twice. As he attacks again, you step back. Makes damage cancellation and the boss a lot easier. Perfect. Alright, so since this is the last one, just gonna full out threshold. And you want to resonance the last blue he sends, but he died instantly. But yeah, that just goes back to the you want to be able to get the full resonance heal. So since I was full health there, I would have been able to tank a few before needing to res. That's why you want to res the last blue. P5, it's very important you just try to cancel as much damage as possible. Devotion doesn't help with pushback at all. So here, since it's purple bomb, I'm just going to Cade right away. That's 4 and 5. And again, if you're wondering why my barricade lasts so long, it's because I have the perk Turtling 3. I'm going to use Reflect here. Ready for bleeds. Alright, pray melee for bleeds. Okay. Back up a little because the teammate. Debilitate here. That missed, so I can't really do anything about that. I should have my Reflect back up soon. So because I'm not trying to cancel damage completely, because it is still a pretty big team, I'm getting that res, and then I'm going to Reflect. Can still use Anticipate for that tiny damage reduction. And now I'm out of defensives I can use, so then I'll Devotion. I had to build on Reflect there. I'm not sure. That's one thing I'm not sure about, if it's worth using Debilitate there on the Reflect. Again, pray melee 4 bleeds. And then my Cade should be back. So I'm going to Cade here since we're really close. And we'll get it right now. Cade just keeps him from pushing back. So there's the kill. Let's see if we get anything good. But if you guys have any questions or would like to request anything else that I can do like this, if you enjoyed this video, 4 out of 5. If you enjoyed this video, please just, request more or whatever you want. I guess I'll try it again. I know it's a lot of information at once, so you might want to pause the video at certain points. Maybe if you want me to explain certain things better, I can. So yeah, comments are there for a reason. Let me know, and see you guys later.